Good evening. Good night. Hello. Hi. We're back. Hello, everyone. We're ready to conquer the winter ball today. Although I am a little bit anxious cause some stuff are timed. I think to what do you call that? To what do you call I can't think of the word. 2 portions rather. 2 portions of this quest are timed.
Sire Honorine Chastain, Chevalier of the Empire, Champion of the Grand Tourney of Tantervale, bearer of the Viridian Signet of Bravery and the Golden Star of Orlais, and patroness of the great artisan Bal de Serre of Antiva City. Someone's being announced.
Someone is being announced. I don't see him coming though. Okay, so even if I am a bit anxious, I am going to try my best.
Prince Ezio Valisti of the House of...
Are all the Delancey's here? Maker, I hope not.
No, go on. Go on, Mr. Scribe. Announced Prince Ezio.
Where has that servant gone? Elves. Inquisitor? Are all the Delancey's here?
Oh my. You just keep talking. I'll be trying my best, like I said.
Lady Arlette and their son, Lord Edmund, student of the composer Emmeline of Monsimar.
I'll try my best to, you
Can
know.
I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
No, thank you.
Do justice for this quest.
They came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was thrown from his horse.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I
Lady
guess
Solange
that's it.
Lévesque, Marquise of Montveil, ambassador to the court of Navarra, accompanying the ambassador her daughter Lady Madeline, renowned poet and author.
Oh, too bad we can't see them walking down the ballroom. Okay, let's go ahead and enter the vestibule.
Lady Fifi.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you.
Hey.
What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
Oh,
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus.
I
The
doubt
best
it's
place
her.
to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celene is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish.
Alright.
She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and
It's
capable
someone
of
we
anything.
know. There's an apostate at court? How does that even happen?
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
That's scandalous.
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power.
Of
when
course.
the circles rebelled,
Leave it to
technically every
Vivian.
mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
Alright, that's worth investigating, I suppose.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to
And
start.
that is where we
I'll
shall
coordinate with our
go.
spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Enjoy dancing. Alright. Explore the Grand Library for information on the Empress's occult advisor. Oh, we can eavesdrop here.
Well, that's useful.
Alright. 3 out of 30. Scandalous secrets. A noble. Hello there, good sir. Ah, he doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, hey Cassandra, what's up?
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
You're not enjoying the ball. Have you seen anything yet?
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
What do you think of this? We're already sure that it's not her cup of tea.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celene, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her.
Oh,
Gaspard
no.
is the leader Orlais needs in this
You
crisis.
too? You think so?
You support the civil war?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Oh no, and who is this guy behind you, Cassandra? Keep your eyes open.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
You might find something you like here. Maybe try the banquet. Is there no banquet? No place for food? Rose on Twitch says, maybe Cassandra should whisper that next time, lol. Yeah, you shouldn't openly talk about who you're supporting. We're in Orlais, remember, we have to play the game. Let's see what's in here. Find a way into the library. Locked from either side. This is the grand library. We probably have to enter through a different door.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
We have reserves of food supplies to last a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
Oh. It's these dwarven merchants from the Merchants Guild. This is the Royal Wing Key. I have to orient myself. Because this is a big place. Oops, excuse me. Madam, excuse me. Howard Hoover on Twitch says, why are you trying to get into the library? I don't know. They could be hiding something inside. I'm just here to explore the Winter Palace. To find out who is planning to assassinate the Empress Celene. How are you doing this fine Friday night, Howard? Welcome to the show. Okay, this area is inaccessible. How about this one? Oh, we've been here. We've been here. This was where we entered and spoke with Duke Gaspard. And that was the ballroom. So, explore the Grand Library for information on the Empress's occult advisor. And we also have to investigate Briala's agents. Let's do a quick save. Not a quick save, a hard save here. I guess we go to the guest wing first. There's just a trophy room and we can open that. We've got a plaque here, the art of the Winter Palace, Maferath the Betrayer. Remember Maferath's statues back in Valrio? Maferath and his headache, migraine, or whatever. Carved by La Tourneau for Empress Yvette. Howard on Twitch asked, oh, we trying to stop an assassination? Do we get paid? I hope so. I guess not, but maybe she will... If we successfully foil the assassination attempt, maybe she will lend her power and her military and all that, her influence.
Might be something here. Better take a closer
to our cause. Ooh, a caprice coin. We're also here to pick up Hallis statuettes and caprice coins. Read plaque. The Art of the Winter Palace, Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Empress Celene in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the Fifth Blight. That is the events of Dragon Age origins. Yeah. This is the servants' quarters and grand apartment. Anything else here? No plaques to read. And Dermany on Twitch says, do you have any plan for who you'll be supporting? I'll try to get them all to work together. It's like, you know, Fallout 4 with the Minutemen and the Railroad and the Brotherhood of Steel against the Institute. The Art of the Winter Palace, Lambert Valmont, the Swaggering Lion, carved by Natalie Briol for Emperor Judicael I to commemorate the Battle of Aisley. Howard Hoover asks, or rather says, nah, I say if we don't get something, we do the assassination ourselves. That is something interesting. That's an interesting recommendation, definitely. Let's see. Before we speak with the elves, I would like to listen in. Is there somewhere we can eavesdrop here? Eavesdrop? Oh, here. No, I guess not.
Interesting.
Here we are. Let's listen. Listening from a distance.
Boring.
Oh, not fun. Sad.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
Oh, really?
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their home.
That is true.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
We're here. We are here. A whispering elf.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Oh, look, there's blood here. What are you elves up to?
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
Pickup?
I went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
Okay.
Until Briala, we have a situation.
So we have to go to the servants' wing, search the guest wing for a hidden cylinder seal. Howard says, alright, I'm gonna listen to this while being beaten to death by Sisyphus Prime. Good luck. I wish you all the luck you need. And definitely thank you. I thank you for dropping by and using this playthrough as your soundtrack to your adventures. I want to be able to collect more rumors. There we go. Oh, is there a plaque here? The Valmont Emperors, Emperor Judicael II, 870 to 884 Blessed. I'm glad this part of the quest isn't timed just yet. Council of Heralds vassal.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's betrayal.
Oh no. Philippe is a jerk indeed.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
Mm-hmm.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid.
Oh
The
no.
night of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to
Well,
me.
we got court approval for
You
that.
are too kind, Inquisitor.
Oh, you recognize me. Uh-huh. That's good. Another spot to eavesdrop.
Well, that's useful.
And yeah, definitely welcome back to the stream, Endermany. Here's a scroll. A compendium of Orlesian theater. A tent. King Dracon turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashen. Captain Ashen, hail your majesty, the armies wait on you. King Dracon, what of the enemy? Captain Ashen, the Blighted Ones mass on the hill in larger numbers than ever we've seen. King Dracon, we are outmatched on the field. Captain Ashen, Andraste armed us with faith. With faith. King Dracon, our allies are weak from Cumberland. Captain Ashen, we are aided by the Maker's word. King Dracon, I do not doubt. Captain Ashen, yet your brow is vexed. Dracon throws down his crown. King Dracon, pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Captain Ashen, cousin, the army waits. King Dracon, make her for a soul fit to lead them. From the Sword of Dracon, an examination of the life and history of the father of Orlais by Marquis Freyet. It's no wonder King Dracon's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the Second Blight for the rest of his reign. Freyet's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as a man beset by doubts, as are we all, instead of an idealized cipher. A few grand clerics attended to ban the play, saying it criticized the current state of the Chantry, but the Sword of Dracon proved too popular among the masses and the nobility and remains a staple of Orlesian theater to this day. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theater, Volume 2, Classics of the Storm Age by Magister Pellinar. Oh, have we got a coin here? Yay! More Caprice coin! Duke Germain.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
Gaspard is your nephew?
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard.
Oh,
never
really?
listened, never did what he was told.
Oh, no.
He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you seen anything
Have you
weird?
noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Floriane hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Okay, that makes her suspicious. Tell me about the war.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's
Why
war.
is that?
It is brutal and terrible.
Oh!
And sometimes
What was
necessary.
that? The
There's nothing
sky
more to
just
say.
appeared. Alright, good evening,
Another
Duke.
time, my lord.
Have a good evening.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Oh, okay. Why is there blood?
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
What did he
Germain bore
say?
his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Really? There is a panicked attaché? Hi.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay, I wonder why that is closed. There is something outside. Another... Oh, this is the cylinder seal.
Well, well.
Well, well indeed.
What's this?
What is the seal? What is it for? Halamshrill investigation clues. Oh! Espionage. Clara kitchen staff entered servants' wing by main stair 1:30. Is that a PM or AM? PM probably, right? Maybe it's AM. Vernon under gardener entered servants' wing from hall 245. Sophie chambermaid entered servants' wing from hall 322. Marius footman entered servants' wing by main stair 345. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. 4 servants have gone missing. There must be something going on there in the servants' wing. You have to investigate that, but I want to be very thorough. I want to get all the, Look at that blood. Guys, people, folks, can you not see this one? The blood trail? You guys are too busy socializing. I want to get all the rumors.
Pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Oh, these are elven servants. Hi.
My lady.
Hello.
My lady Inquisitor.
Do I know
May
you?
we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How do I know that you come for the on behalf of the Empress?
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
Oh, okay.
They are
interesting.
also extremely
Cultural
fashionable.
knowledge. You don't say. I am happy to hear from her.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celene is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
Really?
She would pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
All right, how kind of her.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
I look forward as
soon
well.
as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
All right, ladies of the House Valmont. Oh, what happened to your lute? There. Oh, she's singing it in French. Interesting. I like that song.
Did you need something?
Okay, a place to eavesdrop. Oh, hey, Dorian! I totally forgot I took you with me.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Is this like a Tevinter party? How different it is? Is it from your culture?
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The
Hmm,
same
very similar,
double-dealing,
I
elegant
guess.
Poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic.
Oh,
But the night
no.
is still young.
Oh, no. Anything to report so far?
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic. You know Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
Surely. You think your mother could be here?
What if your mother were actually here? Where'd we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
Oh, no.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Poor Dorian. Thank you for coming.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
Oh.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines?
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses.
Oh,
It's of
that's
no
really
concern,
mean. But thanks for coming, Dorian. I'm happy that
I'll
you
be ready
came.
for your
You're one of
signal,
my best buddies.
Provided this spicy punch isn't as strong as it seems.
Carry on then.
Try not to get too drunk while I'm gone.
You ask so much of me.
Control yourself, young man.
This is a private conversation.
Okay. For someone to lead me, can you guide me? It's karaoke time. Oh, we can climb up. I'll do that later.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor to be so delightful.
Thanks, I guess. The Art of the Winter Palace, the Lady of Regrets, for the wisest lady in all the land, the criers called, "Come one and all," to hear words like jewels, bright with meaning and grand purpose. When all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke, "Beyond us is a field of empty of rightness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmored, and my shield shrouded by my tears, for those who yet say no regrets. Let sorrow water what's dear." Wisdom cannot grow in the barren sand. Okay, should we toss this coin? There you go. We have to toss all of our caprice coins, I guess. I hope we're doing the right thing. What do I... Oh, there is something there. This door. Open the locked door in the lower garden. We need 0. We need 3, rather. We have 0. And here's a loot. We've got 68 court approval. Are we losing court approval?
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
See?
If
He
they're
sees
playing
that
the game,
too.
they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Oh. I don't want to waste too much time. Anything else?
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate.
Pet
Sick
apostate?
of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Oh no. Someone is against Templars.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does.
Okay, let's go question the elven servants now.
Out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many.
Leave us.
Sure. I'll just be hiding here to eavesdrop. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do we eavesdrop from down here, I guess? Oh.
The package is in the guest wing.
Okay.
Upper room.
We have to go to the guest wing too.
Statuette.
We have to go to the guest wing's garden. Anything else to say? Whispering
We're
out.
not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
I'll do a hard save here. And let's explore the trophy room. It's locked. Sadly for me. Do I go to the grand ballroom first?
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Oh no.
If I have to clean up another puddle...
He owns a lot of dogs.
Epiphany, ambassador to the Imperial
Emperor
Court.
Etienne. I think we read that already.
My third husband, Pierre, lost his life to
Did you just grab my bottom?
Oh no! Colin, be careful. Don't let these people harm you.
Slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds.
Is that not
And these
allowed?
buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom.
Oh, so we're critiquing fashion, Liliana. Yeah, you have a job to do. Shoes, that's your concern.
There's a Devinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a
Well,
great
this is
deal
her
about
cup
a
of
person from
tea.
their
She used to be a
golden
bard.
jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of
I
losing the shoe or
see.
soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth.
Interesting.
But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambion acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded?
Interesting.
These are all useful questions.
Very curious. You seem different here.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable.
She's not as intimidating.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned.
I agree with
For some
that.
of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
And who do we support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Ole. Either Celine
Right.
or Gaspard can give us that.
That's true. I have some information. I'll give you some of the rumors.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the
Oh,
court.
it can help us in the
If you find
long
more,
run.
let me know.
I definitely will. Anything to report so far?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming.
Alright.
But no sign of a Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
Okay. Maybe it's
I
not a
should go.
Tevinter
Be on your guard.
person.
I always am.
I have delivered 9 out of 30. Colin, how are you doing? We've got 86 court approval. So is it like every time we oh hi ladies of Valmont. Is it every time we deliver a rumor to Liliana? Does that make us I guess she said it. Yeah, we can use it to leverage. To gain leverage.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight.
Inquisitor?
Gaspard will ruin us.
Okay.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Let's go to the guest wing first. I am doing a hard save here. And where is this guest wing? Let me check my map. That's to the lower level, which we can no longer access. This is guest wing. Okay. Let's go. We shall enter the guest wing. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the part of the quest where we need to be really, really fast.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
So we climb up.
Tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
There we go. Are we even allowed to do this? Shouldn't this be off limits? I feel sun through the ashes in the sky. Okay, court approval. Exploring the off-limit spaces. Okay, these are off-limit. I'm glad nobody saw us climbing. Spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people will notice. How do they notice it? Only one person noticed the blood on a tile. And your court approval will drop. Let's do this. This one. Oh. Could it be over? Oh no. We recover more Hala statuettes. I guess there's something inside that. Ah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is scary. Oh, here. We've got one. And a Caprice coin. No, a secret merchant treaties. Okay. That's another scandalous secret that we can use. Do we open this? I guess. Let's go! Gacho Berry, time to save the Empress, indeed. Welcome back, by the way. How are you doing this fine Friday night? Pick up negotiations, Halamshral investigation clues, Celine. We can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapons at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. Weapon at her disposal? What is that weapon? I do not believe you disagree. She's now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together... Oh, wow. Her cousin is proposing an alliance. We can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. Gacho Berry on Twitch says, I'm okay. Saturday afternoon for me. It is Saturday afternoon for me as well. Any plans this weekend? This is the Grand Library. Let's go. Pull book. Well, let's do that later. Examine inscription. Atian 2. Reveal. Or reveal. And Atian 1. Okay, so we have to kind of like remember which emperor was first. Pick up book. Halamshral investigation clues. Grandchildren of Emperor Judicael Valmont I and Duchess Catherine of Habsburg. By Emperor Judicael II and Baronessa Emilia Campana. Crown Prince Atian III, 875 to 877. Crown Prince Leopold, 875 to 877. By Emperor Florian and Margravine Justinia of Hunterfell. Princess Evangeline, 877 to 877. Oh no, she didn't even reign until an entire year. By Prince Renaud and Duchess Clarice, or oh, okay, she probably passed away as a baby. By Prince Renaud and Duchess Clarice de Montfort, Celine from 904 Dragon Age. By Princess Melisande and Duke Theodore de Chalons, Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalons from 874, and Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalons. They are siblings, if I'm not mistaken. And Celine is their cousin. Gacho Berry asks, how are you doing? I am doing quite well. Just enjoying the game, hoping that we can do it justice even if it's timed. There are two portions here that are timed. And she says, might play Split Fiction with my partner later today. Oh, have fun. I've heard good things about it and will need to work on my next video at some point, she says. Oh, I'm looking forward to watching that. Watching your video. Something's here. Good lord, this is stressful. A secret research. Interesting. Too bad we can't read any of those stuff. Wait, I thought this was off limit. Why is there just a noble there in the Grand Library? Oh, we're back. Okay. Yes, we're back. We're back. We're currently here in the vestibule. I'll do another hard save. We've only lost 2 court approval ratings. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you think Split Fiction is awesome, Gacho Berry. I'll look into it. It might be something that Rose and I can play together. Ooh, what is that? Did I miss that? I missed this room? How? How now, brown cow? Secret correspondence. We're getting a lot of stuff here. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Too bad we can't bring Varric with us. Oh no. Florian. Judicale the second and Judicale the first. Oh no, I don't know really. Oh, okay, I guess it didn't matter. I thought I had to put them in order of when they were in charge. Veilfire. Oh, is there a rune here? I guess. Pick up letter. Halamshell investigation clues. Lady M. Lady M. I'm excited to meet Lady M. I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. From Celine. Rose on Twitch says, just 20 more approval to go. I think we'll be able to make it as long as we don't spend too much time here. Oh,
that's the bell. I should get back to the
God.
ballroom.
Let's climb down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here I am. Here I am, people. Whoops, wrong place.
You should have considered that before threatening to
This is so stressful. Here I am. I'm back here.
Well, well. What have we
Oh,
here?
hi.
The leader of the new Inquisition.
Hello.
Fabled herald of the faith.
Hi.
Delivered from the grasp
You
of the
look
Fade by the hand
familiar.
of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I do. I'm here on urgent business.
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celene on matters of the arcane.
Pleasure to meet you.
You
again.
Have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace.
Oh wow, you've been spying
Perhaps
on
you
me,
and
huh?
I hunt the same prey.
I hope so.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Which one?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome
that's
guest within
why.
these very halls. An agent.
That's why we haven't found anyone
Tevinter.
from Tevinter.
So I offer you this,
aside from Dorian
Inquisitor.
himself, of course.
A key found on the Tevinter's body.
Thanks,
Where
I
it
guess.
leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
All right, I am going to be back. Just a moment. Just a moment. Sorry to leave in the middle of our conversation, Morgan. I feel bad for leaving. Okay, is the Empress safe now that you've eradicated the threat?
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the
I'm
moment.
not anon.
Be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial
That's
Guard.
right. But why do you protect her?
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celene? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Okay. And so, why did you kill him?
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Alright, I could say that I know what door it opens, because we saw it. It was the one that was locked, and I thought it, you know, maybe we could have opened it if we were a rogue like Barrick, but unfortunately we couldn't. But I'm glad that there is actually an official key for it.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters.
Oh, so it's not that. Okay.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter.
I see.
What comes next will be most exciting.
All right. Interesting conversation there with Morgan. Wait, I am just reading this guide here. I guess there is a staircase, something. Light the furthest one on the left when exiting the Veilfire room. Then the next two in sequence towards the door where you got the Veilfire. Then you go over to the other side furthest from the door and light in the same fashion. This will cause a hidden staircase to appear. Doing this quickly enabled me to get to the staircase uncovered without losing a single court approval point. This is from Fexter Life, by the way. I am going to save here.
Where are Alban and Colette?
Oh, and people are already dancing in the ballroom.
Who was that Inquisition officer over there?
What?
You'll never get to talk to him. He wouldn't even dance with the Comtesse d'Argent.
Oh, someone's talking about Cullen. Someone's sullen about Cullen not dancing with her, I guess.
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman? The game, of course.
Okay, we have to speak with the Empress's ladies in waiting.
Gaspard has made a fortune at Alliance. I wonder if the Lady Inquisitor agrees.
And also Briala. So that's Josephine, Liliana, and Cullen. Oh, here they are. Lady Fleur.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Okay, I found something.
My investigations turned up something interesting.
I am not going to tell them yet. I want them to ally with one another. Let's discuss an alliance.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Olesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfels.
Okay, all in our favor. Definitely. I'm enjoying this party. I have questions.
Perhaps you could tell me something then.
Who are you, ladies?
We haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us to forget.
Milady Inquisitor, may I present Lady Couteau?
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies-in-waiting.
Alright, nice to meet you, ladies. Tell me about Celine herself.
I'd like to know more about Empress Celene.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
Alright.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
Okay.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
Okay, that's totally random, but good to know, I guess. Can I ask about the talks?
I'd like to know more about the negotiations.
Why hold a ball?
It seems strange to hold peace talks during a ball.
The nobility must do things very differently in Austria.
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great solemnity are celebrated with revels and feasts.
While joyous occasions are given time for reflection and contemplation.
We
I
must never
see.
forget that life is both bitter and sweet.
The ball is
Interesting.
an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future, while we mourn those killed in the war.
I agree with that. Tell me about the leaders.
What can you tell me about the other parties involved in the talks?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial Army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he
I
would
guess
gladly
so.
make his palace a war camp.
He's also fiendishly charming.
Lady Briala has great intentions to change the lives of the elves for the better.
Even if her plans could never work and would only provoke hate crimes against alienages.
Oh no.
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience could prove disastrous.
Okay, interesting. What are Celine's goals?
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Orlesians.
I
The
see.
war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
That's right. I believe in that too. Okay. Let's see if we have to actually tell the ladies in waiting about the information that we received. I guess not. I guess not. Alright, goodbye for now.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
I guess I'll see you all three later.
We can only hope Celine
I would
prevails
love to hear
tonight.
about your timing.
Gaspard will ruin us all.
Another time, perhaps.
We have to speak with the Dowager.
Maximilian swept me off my feet. It was such a scandal. A fourth marriage to a man almost half my age.
Oh my, scandalous indeed.
Lady Inquisitor.
Would you care to dance, mademoiselle?
Would you care to dance, Lady
Rose
Lancelot?
on Twitch says poor Colin. Yeah.
Inquisitor are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Sure thing. What do you think of the ball so far?
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, milady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Just decorative. Amazing. Is that how you see all of them, madame? Okay.
Good evening, milady.
Milady. Oh. That unlocks an operation. That gave us 82. It gave us like how 5, I think. Math. It's not my strong suit. We can also speak with Ambassador Briala. I wonder where she is.
Maman did not want to attend. She always ruins everything. Not as much as you.
Josephine, Liliana, Cullen, Cassandra. Where is
Doesn't look like the
Briala?
negotiations are going well.
Yeah, that is locked from the other side.
Inquisitor?
We can only hope Celine prevails.
Let's see. Maybe this is easier this way. Liliana, Josephine, Cassandra. Dorian is outside. Where is Briala? Maybe she's outside. Oh, the Empress is here. Hi, Empress. Just enjoying the outdoors, the scenery. No fireworks? Do you use fireworks in Orlais? Lady Floor, those are her ladies in waiting. Oh, Ambassador Briala is here. Hi.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see. You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
Can I ask about the talks?
I want to know more about the peace talks.
Tell me about the leaders.
What can you tell me about Celine and Gaspard?
Gaspard is a warmonger. He served in the war against Ferelden and fought a dozen skirmishes on the Navarran border.
I see.
He's a simple man. Simple men aren't hard to manipulate.
Oh.
Celine is the voice of reason in the Empire. But reason is cautious. Reason looks for compromise. Reason doesn't choose radical change, however sorely it may be needed.
I see. Can I ask about the talks?
I want to know more about the peace talks.
Nothing else to ask? I want to know more about you, Ambassador.
I have a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
I see. And you and Celine were lovers, from what I hear.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monster, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once.
What happened?
But we've gone our separate ways now.
What happened? Was it personal?
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications.
Okay.
We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
That would be a good idea. What happened?
What do you mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the
Really?
guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation.
That's me.
It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these
really
things to
me.
themselves.
That's not
It wouldn't
good.
do to let the court know she had an elven.
I don't support that at all. I don't support that she betrayed you for her reputation. And if the negotiations fail, what will happen?
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball.
Smart.
This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with
That's why she referred to him as a simple man who is easily manipulated. Okay. That's remarkably honest.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death
Yeah,
on
I
me.
can see that.
An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged.
That's not good at all. Okay, I have learned some things.
You might be interested in what I found.
I'm not going to do that. We'll talk later,
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Miss Ambassador,
Another time,
Ambassadress. I'm not going to incriminate anyone. I'll let them all play out. Okay, let us leave the court. I plan to go back to
Doesn't look like negotiation.
to that place, the guest wing, just to light the urn so that we can.
There's the dowager. Don't make eye contact. She wouldn't want to speak with any nobody like you anyway. Cow.
Wow, that was mean. Mean girls. I just wanted to light the urns here. I will be doing another hard save. I don't want to ruin this. We're making good progress. Trophy room is still locked, I guess.
We just got word. Another Dalish clan's been attacked on the border of the Arbor Wilds.
Oh no, that's not good.
If the Inquisitor is here with Gaspard, does that mean that Andraste wants him to be
Gaspard is waiting.
No. That's not it, people.
Inquisitor, are you enjoying the ball? This is your first presentation at court, is it not?
That is
I
right.
am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
Nice to meet you. What are your duties?
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
I was just there at the Grand Library. Are you recording the ball for...
Are you here to chronicle the events of the
Yeah,
evening for posterity?
for posterity?
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, Maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
That I
evening, Lady
agree with.
Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
That didn't gain us any court approval. Any other place
Did you hear what Gaspard said to
where we can gossip? Hear gossips? I guess not.
Did you see that panicked attack she was me about? Inquisitor to be so well versed in the game.
Oh.
I speak to the Maker and he knows all. Of course she knows the game.
Of course I know the game because I speak with the Maker. These people. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go climb up. Let's finish that tiny bit of thing here. And we'll proceed with to that thing. Servants' quarters. I think it was like this. Okay, we go to the Balefire first. And then there seems to be a staircase. That probably leads to the trophy room, maybe? Judicael the first. Judicael the second. And Judicael... Florian. And then... Ation. Reveal. And Ation the second. That'll work? I guess not. Did I get it wrong? I'll check again. Oh! It's the other way around. Let's do it again. Ooh. Where is that? Oh, here. Where does this... Oh my. Interesting. Just loot, I guess. We're looting the Winter Palace. Is this even allowed? Oh, we've got a recipe for a grenade. I guess that's it. Let's go back down. I am here, people. Don't worry. Did I miss anything? I guess not. Let's go back to the ballroom to reset the timer. Unless going back to the vestibule already resets the timer. Trophy room is still locked. I am going now to the servants' quarters. Save. Oops. Oh wait, I just wanted to go to the library through here. Because I remember there's a way to the library through here. Just to see if there's anything we missed. I guess we really can't open that. I wonder if there is a way to open that later, or is it just because we're not a rogue? It could just be a loot room, right? Okay. Old plaque. The arrow of time flies only in one direction. Its path lights our way forward. Okay, so that's the... Those are the urns that we lit. Okay, I regained court approval. Thankfully. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's now proceed to the servants' room. I'm gonna do another hard save here because I am anxious.
This could be worth checking out.
Cutscene! Dun, 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 dun. Loading screen. Huh. We don't have weapons. This is my sword. I wonder why they took away our weapons. Well, it makes sense. It is a ball after all. And our armor. And then for Cassandra, I can't remember which one she's wearing. I guess it's this one. What was your hat? Is it this? Is it a card hat? No. It's probably this one. Dorian, you probably were wearing this one. And this one. Very... I think he was wearing this. And a Carter hat. For weapons, Bianca, of course. Cassandra was wearing those. No, that's a staff. What was she wearing? Honor Guard sword? That is a... I guess it's not that. Maybe it was this. And then for Dorian, it's this one, Bloodwake. Bloodwake. Okay.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
Ooh.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Oh god, there's so many things going on. So many things to loot. Pick up a battered journal. Diary of a nosy servant. Since I took that box up to the grand apartments, 9 people have subtly tried asking me where the vault is, including a couple of chevaliers, the 5th undergardener, and one of the Grand Duchess's footmen. I'm not man enough to tell. Wait, are all these servants... She's sleeping? Or... Oh no, they're all... That's mean. They all perished. Let's go, let's go! Got a specialist crest. Which one is it? Oh, it's up there. How? How do I do that? That is a statuette. Oh, through here? That's mean. I'm going to save here. I want to keep redoing it. That's really important. Oh my, this is parkour. Parkour at its finest. Help! In the middle of a murder investigation. Don't worry about the court approval right now. I just want to get to the top of this thing. Oh my. Really? Excuse me, Dorian. Let me get this. Okay, then where do we proceed? Where do we go? Wait, I'm going to look this up. It's so hard. It's so hard. Okay, this is the guide, and we are inside the servants' quarters. Head into the room directly ahead of you. Observe the barrels and boxes stacked about. Your goal, as it were, is to hop up onto them and then onto the ceiling beam. Quick save and quick load until you manage to do it quickly, and then quick save again. Once on the beam, carefully head towards the book and interact with it, and then continue forward and grab the Hala statue. Ha! A book. Oh, there is a book. There is a book up there. No! Okay, I am going to reload. It's this one, right? When we've just lost one court approval. Oh, okay, we haven't lost a court approval.
This could be worth checking
It's tricky, it's tricky. You know what? We'll do that first before we even put on our clothes. Oh, we really have to? Okay. There you go. We're doing it as fast as we can. And for me, and this one for Cassandra, and this one is for Dorian. Let's see, can we save here?
Yeah, we can. People are looking for.
We pick up the battle journal, we've read that, we loot this. We loot this. And then we save again. And we now know that we have to get the book first. Why does it always have to be parkour? How do people do this? Why does it have to be hard? Okay, let's walk slowly. Pick up book. Winter Palace, the servants' wing. During her reign's 5th year, Empress Celene substantially expanded the palace servants' living quarters. They now encompass a large stretch of garden which the landscape architect Treneau designed. It is considered one of the finest examples of his style in Orlais. Excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1 by Elodie Fernot. Okay, let's save here. And then... Really? I have to do this multiple times to perfect it. How do you get to... How do you get to the Hala statue? Because the book is easy. Oh no! Is there another way to get to the statue? Oh, there! Okay, so it wasn't as hard as I thought. Let's save again. And here are the gardens.
Let's look around.
Another Hala statue. If I'm not mistaken, we need to get one more to open a door near where Dorian is standing, or was standing because he's with us right now. Rose says, "Yay! Thank you." Oh my. Oh no!
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
That is a noble.
Does this guy seem out of place to anyone else?
Is that the Chalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
Unless someone is framing him. No! No! Who are these freaks?
Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader.
Good lord. Go take care of them. I'll be looting.
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
They are. Indeed. Anything else? Any Caprice coins? Or whatever? Let's go west. Oh man, this is a maze. It's one of those garden mazes. Poor elves. An elf root in case you get hurt. I I can hear Venatori. Is there anything here? Okay, we can't go that way. That's barred. I can hear you. More Venatori. Come here. There you go, people. Oh, Royal Alfred. We're quickly losing approval here. But I wanna be thorough. Okay. There's nothing there. We can hear people having fun upstairs. Excuse me, Cassandra. Okay, let's go to the other side of the fountain. More loot. Money. Gold. Oh, fruit. Just go back to the court. Oh, hi. You know what? Take care of these people for me. I am going to keep exploring. I'll go that way. There. You can take care of them. I'm sure you can. Oh. Is that a coin? No, it's a Hala statuette. Find the Harlequin. That is the Venatori agent that we need to find. Let's not even bother climbing down. There we go. Oh, you're just waiting for us here? He's on fire. Just one loot for that crowd, from that crowd? Wow. Another loot. I forgot to refill my tonics. I just noticed it now. Too late. But it doesn't matter. I usually don't use them unless we are fighting a dragon. Okay. Let's proceed. There isn't anything here, right? There's no way up. Only through this door. The grand apartment. Good thing we managed our inventory before we started the quest. Another Caprice coin. We're not good at finding these Caprice coins. I feel like we missed a lot. This is supply cache. More Venatori. Go take care of them, friends. I'll go read this. Oh. I wasn't able to read it. Here. Loot. Caprice coin again. We've only found 5 out of 15. We're not doing well. I don't think I've found anything in the library. Jeshaviz, mother of Orlais, it is said we owe much to the sons of betrayal. 3 brothers were charged with girding against an imperium in wait, and in mourning Andraste, we tribes of the Crescent willingly barter diversity for solidarity. Tevinter would not be defeated in Our Lady's lifetime, but would be balanced against 4 lifetimes to come. While a son of betrayal named the fields Orlais, it was Jeshaviz, his wife, who shaped what we are. Her hatreds were older, bound to tradition. All our hatreds were abandoned so we would call strangers kin and stand as one against the Imperium. Greater her spite for how necessary the cause, because she knew we had a choice in that day or no choice the next. She brought the marriage that wed tribe within tribe, but promised an untold vengeance of her own. If we stand against outsiders, we stand for ourselves. She would not suffer the rule of Alamari, son or no son of betrayal or prophet. Jeshaviz plied brother against brother in turn, then named both as partners in crime against faith. With artful turn, she invited invasion and crafted rebellion against the courts she inspired. Brother would kill brother and be killed in turn, 2 liberations that she would then own. 8 generations before the Empire, before Dracon, here were the seeds of elegance to come. Jeshaviz, twice married to sons of betrayal, twice widowed. Our first chieftain born from us, of what would become true Orlais, where we venerate faith and the beauty of sacrifice, with daggers well hidden but well within reach. It is true we owe much to the sons of betrayal, Mathareth the betrayer, for they were the tools that a master cast down, let others claim credit for birthing the nation. Jeshaviz claims nothing and gave us the game. This text was translated from Ower Gyoja Jethvis, a highly romanticized account of the first Gyoja, or female chieftain, of the unified Syrian tribes of Orlais. The region and people would later coalesce under Dracon into the modern nation of Orlais. Many culturally distinct communities were forcibly merged during the rule of Mafarath and his sons, ostensibly to create more efficient barriers against the likelihood of a Tevinter return to conquest. The effects of this relocation can still be observed in many Orlesian, Navaran, and free marcher traditions. Collected an excerpt by Philium, a bard. Nice to see you, Philium. Working hard again.
One down.
Oops. I wish there was another. There were no time, you know, time related stuff and this, but oh well. A compendium of Elysian theater. Callista paces on the battlement over the lake. The sky is dark. She holds a cup of poison. Camalia is there, face veiled. Callista, the dawn is late. Camalia, it will not come again. Callista, it must hide beneath the clouds. Camalia, it will not come again. Callista, the queen thinks you dead. Camalia, her back to the audience, faces Callista and removes her veil. Callista moans in fear. She drops her cup. From the Setting of the Light by Lumiere Bartlett. These lines are from a play said to have been one of the strangest works of its time. Bartlett was a writer of small repute who died when a fire swept through his pauper's hovel. The Setting of the Light takes place in the mysterious city of Demhi, implied to be another world that somehow becomes our own moon. Accidents, madness, and suicide plagued the first production, and some historians claim that the play's conclusion was at once so hauntingly beautiful and shockingly vile, it sparked the great riot of Valrayo and 452 Black. The truth will forever be a mystery. Only 14 pages of the play remain. From a Compendium of Elysian Theater, Volume 5, Lost or Fragmented Works by Magister Pellinar. We've been here. Okay, I'm totally confused. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, people. Oh, okay. That door was probably locked earlier. Okay, we go up. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Mad Emperor Reveal. Modern history often forgets that Mad Emperor Reveal was at first celebrated as a military genius. Despite the warnings of his twin brother Gratian, younger by a mere hour, he committed Urlay to an invasion of Ferelden. An invasion that proved wildly successful. In the breadth of one campaign, Reveal had expanded the reach of the empire across all of southern Thedas and allowed the court to dream of achieving even greater heights. The victory came at a cost, however, and when Gratian's prediction of war with an opportunistic Navarra proved true, the Orlesian Chevaliers met spectacular defeat. Everything that we know of history states that Grand Duke Gratian had nothing but his brother's best interests at heart. The man was a kind soul, much in love with his wife and many children, and according to all letters recovered, vastly relieved not to be burdened with the throne. Reveal, however, went from reveling in the approval of his court to being the butt of jokes and the target of whispers. He was surrounded by courtiers who said his brother was behind his criticism. And as rebellion occupied Ferelden began, things grew worse. There was open talk of placing Gratian on the throne. When Marquis Yvette, Reveal's mother, and a calming influence, died and threw him into mourning, he snapped. Reveal ordered the assassination of Gratian and his entire family at their estate of Sablisant on the Feast of Ascension. Gratian and his wife, their 3 grown children and 8 grandchildren, the youngest, Camille, only 8 months old, all slaughtered and thrown into a mass grave, their bodies burned. The brutal slaughter sent a chill through the imperial court as even the emperor's own children feared to speak out against him. He became increasingly paranoid and began wearing armor every time he left his rooms. His health began to decline, but he refused to allow physicians of any kind into the palace. By 850 Blessed, Reveal refused to leave his rooms at all. His paranoia had grown so great that only a single cook was permitted to prepare his food, and only under the supervision of 10 chevaliers guarding a cook. He no longer ate anything but venison, and his health, unsurprisingly, was poor. In 851 Blessed, Emperor Reveal finally died, and upon entering his rooms, his sons found that he had boarded up the windows and surrounded his bed with rows upon rows of daggers. From the Empress of Orlais by Brother Harlan S. Carey. Interesting. Oh, hi.
Military, to arms!
We got another Hala statuette here. I'm just letting my friends deal with these weirdos. While I explore.
Enemies!
Okay, we've got a book over there. Winter Palace, the Grand Apartments. This wing once served as a home away from home for members of House of Valmont's 4 cadet branches, but it has fallen into disuse since Emperor Florian's reign. The late emperor would not allow relatives more distant than his siblings into the Winter Palace. For years, the entirety of the Grand Apartments was closed off. An excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1 by Elodie Fernell. Pick up Elven Lockheed.
Well, well. Her Imperial Majesty has a fondness for elven keepsakes, I see.
I'll admit, I didn't think the Empress was this sentimental.
Is that for Briala? So this must be the Empress's room. Okay. Okay, we were just here. Do we go down? Oh, these weirdos are still here. Is there like a hollow statue up there? No, I guess not. Let me lose. Oh, hi. Oh, hey, Ambassador.
Fancy meeting you here. Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
Hello, Ambassador.
Ambassador, we meet again.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved.
Thank you.
You cleaned this place out.
Definitely
It'll take a
did.
month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard.
No.
That's not your work, is it?
Definitely not. I found him dead.
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work.
No, not at
I
all.
knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into
I don't
the
think it
palace?
was him. He's
Those are
being
desperate
framed.
acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
I'd say Gaspard didn't seem desperate.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too
easygoing
for a man
my
plotting treason.
sword.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having.
Thanks,
What could you do
guess.
with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
I'd just say you paint a pretty
You know
picture.
how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador. I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over.
All right,
And
looking
if
forward
you
to
happen to lean
that.
a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
I'll think about it.
More politics and double dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There's so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Oh no. I guess there's nothing else here. Let me check. Let me check my guide. Okay, it says head north until you hit a wall, then head up the stairs on your right and continue up the stairs. Hyla statue. Okay, open the door inside with the statues. We did that. The elven locket. Okay, I am going to just see if there was some sort of a ladder or whatever. I don't think there is a ladder here. Excuse me. We've got two. Okay. Okay, to main level. We did just that. I am confused. Sit here. Let me just check if there is a ladder here that we missed. I don't think so. I don't think so. This was where we entered. No, not really. It wasn't how we entered here. This was how we entered. Supply cache. There is no ladder. Excuse me. I don't know where that ladder is. Maybe back here? The gardens? That's not a climbable ladder. Okay. Let's go back up. Let's see. Oh, okay. It was the ladder earlier. Alright, I guess we're done here. Where did she jump off again? Where did she jump off again? Was it here? Oh, it was here. I'll save. Hey, Elven agent.
Head back to the ballroom. We'll handle this.
I guess. we just head back to the ballroom. Another elven agent.
Head back to the ballroom. We'll handle this.
Greetings. Oh, so this was the locked one. We lost quite a bit of court approval there.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom. Interesting.
Eavesdrop first.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Oh no. Did not give us any rumor. I guess not. Oh,
Inquisitor
hi.
Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Thank you. You have interesting timing.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
I'll be back. Just a moment. Hello, I am back. Here we go. We can tell her, let's dance. We need that court approval.
Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
Oh, we can tell her special. We can either tell her Orlais's war is Thedas' war, or Orlais is everyone's business. I can probably choose this.
I assure you the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
That is true. But is that what we both want?
Do we both want that, Lady Floriane?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe.
We are
Is it
playing
not,
the
Your
game
Grace?
after all.
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Which am I to you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
Who do you trust is what
An excellent
we want
question.
to know.
I might ask the same of you, Your
We
Grace.
shouldn't reveal our cards, after all. Oh, that gained us even
In the
more
Winter
court
Palace,
approval.
everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
That is true, but isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
Oh,
You have little
that
time.
did. Yay!
The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes.
Are you really trying
In
to?
the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
Are you
We'll
sure
see what the
about
night
that?
has in store, won't we?
She really wants us to think that her brother's, Yay! 100 carte épreuve.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
It's a nice change.
It's a relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
That is
You
true.
still face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Were
You
you
could say
dancing
that.
with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
Oh yeah, you weren't
I hope
there.
you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Mm-hmm. I have a lead. I could say that... Yeah, Florian is up to something.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard is the traitor, but I'm not sure I buy it.
Florian and her brother are as thick as thieves, but she would give him up in an instant to save herself.
I could smell
the
that.
attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
That's mean. What? Now we're talking. What do you mean?
You have an idea, Leliana?
What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
No, I want it
Do
to be
you
Celine.
realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the
You
easiest.
guys, why? What is the best path, you think?
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must
Wow,
support someone,
really?
or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler.
True,
Why would
true.
we say otherwise?
Right.
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided
no,
his sister is
Colin.
wrong about him.
No.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true
We all
peace,
have
not
different
only to the
opinions.
Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
I'd say we save the Empress.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
Sure.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Maybe.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access, and in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Sure. I still have to go to the trophy room after this. Okay, we can do a hard save. Find material in the Royal Wing to blackmail Gaspard or blackmail Briala. I'll go back to the vestibule and go to the trophy room first. Huh. Can I not eavesdrop? Oh, here.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen?
It's the same thing.
The ginger. Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
I heard that already. Ambassador Anton.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We
Yes,
heard stories of your
I am.
accomplishments.
People exaggerate.
Some of those might have gone a bit far.
I told you, Philippe.
Oh, so
Not
that's
everyone fights an
Philippe.
archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
Philippe's a jerk. You should talk to Colin.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
So you can leave me with this trophy room.
But I shouldn't leave my post.
But it's engaging.
be gone
It's
a moment.
fun.
Philippe, the
Go
world is
talk to
coming to an
Cullen.
end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you.
Zero court approval.
Let's go.
Read plaque.
I should look around.
Yard of the Winter Palace trophy. Unknown monstrous beast. This is a Krogan. What are you guys? What are you guys talking about? This is not an unknown monstrous beast. I guess in this universe, taken in a hunt in Serval by Duke Emmerich. 927 dragon. That's a cute little Krogan. More Caprice coins. Okay. What is this? Rose on Twitch says, wow. The Art of the Winter Palace Deep Stalker Trophy commemorating the expedition to the Deep Roads of Grand Duke Ratian and King Baron Aeducan. Okay, so the one of the former kings of the dwarves. 831 blessed, may the friendship of our two nations endure forever. There's like goats and stuff here. Ooh, scandalous password. I'm losing court approval. Let's go. Another Hallow statuette. There was still another thing that we had to open. Another door. The Order of the Winter Palace Bronto Trophy. A gift to Emperor Atian won from a Queen Valda, a Ducan of Orzammar, to commemorate the trade agreement of 780 Storm. And this is a bear. Bear trophy, taken in a hunt in the Hunterhorn Mountains by Judicael II, 865 blessed. Loot. No, our court approval. Halamshell investigation clues. Philippe, move in on the western wing of the palace when I send you 3 shots of brandy. Not taking any chances, Gaspar. Okay. We can't open that. Let's go, 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 go. Okay, we gained another one. If I remember correctly, there is a what is that called?
How many are inside the palace now? Not enough to worry about you.
Is this another coin?
Yes, ma'am.
Secret correspondence.
Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all.
Oh, did we? Here. We haven't read this. Cordelius Dracon, painted 127 Devon by Emilia de Revel, I guess. Emperor Cordelius Great Dracon the Great, carved by Juliet Corot to commemorate the 800th anniversary of the foundation of the Orlesian Empire. Oh. Okay. Okay then. What's open though? Wow. More. Secret love letter. Okay, we are finding more rumors. Secret trade documents. This is still closed.
I told you this is closed.
Okay, relax. You just lost court approval. Sorry. We'll probably gain more by giving Liliana some of these rumors.
Just gossip.
Not fun, just gossip. Secret love letter. What? Where is it? No. Merchant treaties. Hey, Dorian.
I'll be ready for your signal, provided the spicy punch isn't as strong as it seems.
Anything to report?
Have you seen anything I should know about?
Did you see what that marquis is wearing? That suit is a greater crime than anything they
Wow.
Try not to get too drunk while I'm gone.
You ask so much of me.
He's critiquing fashion too. Here we are. Oh, we need one more. One more. I don't know if we might have missed it. Where is it? We might have missed it. The hollow. Let's toss some coins. Oh, we were gaining court approval of it.
Gone. Elves. Always shirking their duties.
It is sad that we keep losing court approval. Oh. Here. More rumors. I think we need 10 more, but I don't really mind.
Boring.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be wasting my time here trying to listen into. Oh, here. We'll do it a couple of times, and then after that, we'll proceed with the quest.
Well, that's useful.
Okay, we are getting a lot of these. I think we need a few more. 9 more. We might be able to get some from a different area, or we can come back here. Secret research. Yeah, I wonder where the other hollow statuette is. Oh, we missed this. Compendium of Religion Theater. The young maiden. Come, my lord, let us dance. The mirror. No, no, I cannot. The young maiden. Oh, I beseech thee, do not leave me without a dance. The mirror. I have imbibed too much. The young maiden. Please come dance, I must leave soon. The mirror. It's too much, but I bet you leave me to my circumspection. Laughing, the woman pulls the mirror up from his seat. A loud sound stops her. The young maiden. Do I smell the cook's cabbage stew from noon? The mayor. It has rejoined us. Alas, from a more southerly direction. That is not good at all. From Wiltshire Downs by A. Puri. This play enjoys enduring and some might say embarrassing popularity, never failing to draw a large crowd during a festival or market. The fictional Ferelden village of Wiltshire Downs is the setting for over 3,000 lines of increasingly outrageous situations begun, worsened, or ended by flatulence. I am told actors go on a special diet to convincingly play the roles, really, and not the courage for the details. From a compendium of Orlesian Theatre, Volume 4, Comedies and Operettas by Magister Pellinar. Shocking.
Investments seem to be paying off.
Interesting.
Okay, another spot to eavesdrop.
Good to know.
Okay, 24. Okay, so this is where we should be going, the royal wing. I figure we should first look for caprice coins and more rumors. How are you doing, Cassandra?
Are we ready to move out?
Have you seen anything
Have you
yet?
witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
Keep your eyes open.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Yeah, I feel like our court approval is not dropping here as long as we stay in the vestibule. Scandalous password. We need 5 more and then I'll give it all back to Liliana. Or probably be saving a few of them. Cause you know, you never know. We might lose more court approval when we go to the royal wing. Let's save here. I'll try to eavesdrop a couple of times more.
I've got a report about Briala. Good. She's been meeting. Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now. Should have considered that before threatening to burn them all.
Did you need something?
Oh. I didn't mean to intrude.
My apologies. I didn't mean to bother you. Gentlemen.
It's sad. I really want to go into that room.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over.
I wonder where the other Hala statuette is. It could be in the royal wing, for all we know.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? He's on.
I guess not. We'll go to the ballroom first, and then we'll head to the royal wing. Finally.
Duke Gaspard wants another bottle of bread. We'd better have 2 or 3 at the ready.
Anything this whispering elf can tell me?
We are not serving drinks.
No.
Bother someone else.
Alright. Let's go back. Anyone we have to talk to here?
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
That one is still locked from the other side.
Inquisitor?
Oh, I saw that. There's something here. Where is it?
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Oh, here. A caprice coin. Still have to find more caprice coins. Oh, we can speak with Grand Duke himself.
My friend, come in, have a drink. What can I do for you? You've been busily charming the court, I see.
Oh, you noticed. I want to know about you.
I'd like to know more about you.
All of Ole knows my story. But you, my friend, are far too sensible to be Orlesian. The heart of it is simple. I am the rightful heir to the throne of Orlais.
Sure.
But my cousin, Celine, is a politician, while I am a man of action. She charmed the Council of Heralds. They gave the crown to her, and while it looks fetching on her, I intend to take it back.
Okay. And what makes you the true heir?
What's your claim to the throne?
The 100 Days cough swept Valroya in 877. It killed thousands of children, royalty and commoner alike. There are only 3 living grandchildren of Emperor Judicael I. Myself, my sister Floriane, and Celine.
All right.
And I am the eldest.
I
By
see.
rights, the crown should have passed to me.
And how did she take power from you?
If you're the rightful heir, how did Celine become Empress?
I am the oldest, but I lack the Valmont name.
Oh.
My mother was the late Emperor's sister. Celine is a Valmont. Her honored father was my mother's brother. But she is the youngest. When there is any doubt surrounding the line of succession, the matter falls to the Council of Heralds. Celine outplayed me, forming alliances on the Council for support. So they passed over me in her favor.
I see. So you're here to negotiate,
So you intend to
right?
out-negotiate your cousin?
It will take heroic effort on my part, Inquisitor, and a lot of brandy. The talks will take most of the evening. Make her willing, we will emerge triumphant.
All right. Let's talk politics.
I have a question about the peace talks.
Tell me about your politics.
What are you hoping to achieve at the negotiations?
I intend to take back what is rightfully mine. Celine stole the crown through politicking, but I am the rightful emperor of Orlais.
Okay,
The
whatever
empire
you say.
has been mired in intrigue for too long. We need a clear course of action.
And what is that
What
that you
action did
suggest?
you have in mind?
The empire is declining. We cannot allow Nevarra and
War.
Ferelden
War
to
is
chip
the
away
answer.
our borders.
War never
I
changes.
will see Orlais return to glory
Okay.
as the strongest nation.
I
in
don't
Thedas.
support that. You want to fight more wars?
You intend to return to expansionism.
I like to solve problems in the simplest.
He is indeed a simple man, as Briala told us. I'm not gonna tell him what's going on because this might make us lose court approval or, I don't know, ruin things for us. If Celine dies, what happens?
If something were to happen to the Empress, how would that change your plans?
Celine has not declared an heir. If the Maker called her home, the crown would fall to me. But the Council of Heralds would try to implicate me in any misfortune. If they succeeded, the crown could pass to my sister or one of our more distant cousins.
And how are the talks going?
How have the negotiations been so far?
The port won't last the evening, I'm afraid. We will end the night with nothing settled.
Oh no.
Which should surprise nobody, but it will disappoint my sister. I don't know why she had such high hopes for this ball. Floriane always was hopelessly optimistic.
I see. I'm not gonna tell him that I found anything interesting. Goodbye. I'm not gonna
We'll speak
reveal my
later, Duke
cards,
Gaspard.
as they say.
Another time, friend.
I hope we'll find more coins here. Hello, Empress. We need more coins and more rumors. Okay, I will be back. Just a moment. Let's speak
We
with
meet
the
again.
ambassador.
Given any thought to what I said?
Let's see, should I talk to her about... Oh yeah, we can. Let's tell her about the locket that we found.
I found an elven locket hidden among Celine's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
Maybe it's sentimental.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
Oh, how sweet. Okay, we'll talk later.
We'll speak more later,
Miss Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Let's speak with these ladies in waiting.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
I found Celine's elven locket.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh no.
Interesting.
You didn't
I'll
expect
get Her
that.
Majesty.
Okay, we can finally talk to the Empress.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier.
You were too busy.
No doubt you have questions about many things.
We can say that you valued that locket.
I found an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. You must have considered it quite valuable.
It was sentimental. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
Why did you part ways?
What made the two of you part ways?
She wanted change, and she thought I should deliver it. My word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. Culture does not transform itself overnight. I failed her. I should have dared more. But the past, like so many things, is beyond my command.
Oh, but you still love her.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire.
That's
Dispose of the locket
unfortunate.
however you like. It means nothing to me.
No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. You shouldn't let go. If you still love her, don't let go. Oh, we can't speak with her anymore. Can we not get
It's been too long
the
since I've had any
Beautiful
ballroom
hair, Commander.
Thank you.
to dance?
Inquisitor, is there something you needed?
Anything to report?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It would be easier if you would
And
stop
we just
talking to me.
sent three
Other people,
um
not you.
3 guys to talk to him
Do you have any advice?
so that we could enter the
Legion
trophy room.
social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Sure. What is our next move?
What's our best course of action?
Assuming the claims against Gaspard are false, I believe he'd be the strongest ally.
For
If it
you.
means Celine's death, can we make such a choice in good
Well, at least he's against that. What about Briala?
Briala's an option.
one that only complicates matters further?
I understand. Because of all that Orlesian versus elves type of conflict. You have
You've attracted a
admirers
following.
around you.
Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
Not enjoying the
I take it
party.
you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache
yeah.
I'm developing
You
is
told us
preferable to
about
the
that
combat.
last time.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
I'll deliver the scandalous stuff.
My dear Maximilian. Lady Inquisitor.
I guess that's it.
Good evening, milady.
No more gossip? Wow, people are dancing. Let's go to the royal wing. Okay. let's do this. First, let me try to gather more rumors. I wonder where the Caprice coins, where else we can find them.
Duke Gaspard wants another bottle of bread.
Probably the royal wing,
Gaspard
right?
is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over.
How do things look out there? Are the negotiations over yet?
Let me
Did you hear what
let me
Gaspard
eavesdrop. I guess not. No more. They don't respawn anymore. We've exhausted all the eavesdrops there. Okay. Let's go to the royal wing finally. Dun, 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 dun. It's this way. Excuse moi. Dun, dun, dun. Here we are, entering the royal wing finally. Okay, that didn't remove our... Oh, it did! Again! Why? Oh, not for Cassandra though, just for us. How about our armor? Is everyone else equipped? Yeah, everyone else is equipped except for us. That's really mean.
Are we going to sneak around to look through the Empress's unmentionables now? Just how drunk are you, boss?
The Valmont Emperors, Emperor Atian the Second, 851 to 855, blesses. I'm not going to check her unmentionables.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
Oh, that requires 5. What? What? What's going on? Is it this? Oh, here. Excuse me, Cassandra. We've been finding some dangerous rumors, but not Caprice coins. Just yet. How about this? Can we open this? 2 more. I wonder where. What's going on here? Oh no! Oh no! 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 It's the Harlequin guy.
Thank you.
Are you hurt?
Are you all right? I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala sent you here? For what?
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace. Well, not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her.
Are you sure it came
She's
from
been
her?
watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
How did you get in here?
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here? Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Or you were lured in here, like, by someone who actually owns this room that woman. Could anyone else send orders?
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
Maybe she got found out. This is Florian's room, right?
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Floriane?
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child.
Okay.
But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you looking for inside her room?
What were you trying to find in Floriane's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
Oh, well, you were brave to come here.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Oh no. The other elves don't know?
Something like that could destroy Briala, if it were known.
No. Some know she has a history with the Empress. But they believe she was just a favored servant. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Briala's.
Go to the ballroom.
Yeah,
Find
true.
Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Take care, but don't think that I don't think it was Briala's doing. Let's go and loot some more. Do we have enough statuettes? Probably not.
What happened here?
And Jade. Who are these nobles? Oh.
When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are.
What is going on? Let's go here first. Oh wow, it's the gardens. It's beautiful. I wonder whose statue is that? Dun, 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 dun. Another statuette. Now we can open it. Another caprice point. We'll need 6 more. Good thing we came here. But we are slowly losing court approval. What was that? Now we can open that thing there. I'll open this door first. What?
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such
Really?
a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
What, here for another
I
dance?
fear I'm a bit busy at the moment, if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted
A
that the
rift?
Empress die tonight,
Oh, so
and
you're
I would hate
colluding with
to
him.
disappoint him.
What does he want with
Why
you?
kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Or rather with the Empress.
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood
it's
waiting for him.
that classic
We will cast down your
excuse.
useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Sure, you believe him. Okay, why help him?
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will
whatever.
relish the look on Gaspard's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
Oh my, sibling rivalry. What do you get out of this?
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course.
And you think that he'll give it
I'll
to you?
deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me.
Well, you
When
trust
he
him?
has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas.
You're
in his
the
name.
one who's gullible here. Okay, Corypheus will be disappointed then.
At this point, I think disappointment was an old friend.
Poor dear. You can't begin to imagine what Calpurnia and I have in store. And now I suppose you never will.
Okay.
In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the master.
Whoa! Wow, dodge! Wow, dodge. Sambar on Twitch says, and ended at the shine free marcher. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the broadcast. Let's disrupt this rift. Close for me, rift. Close for me. Oh, wave 2, I forgot. How are you doing this fine Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon? There. We can finally close it. How did she open a rift there? Wait, no cutscene. I wasn't done yet.
Trust his tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
You're okay. You're safe.
No more demons.
Come down.
Maker? I've never seen one that close before. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Why do you think he did this to you?
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it?
No,
And all
those are
that
two
garbage
separate
she was
people.
spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Oh, you sound Ferelden. He definitely
Your accent sounds
does,
Ferelden.
and he.
I thought you were one of Gaspard's
his clothes
mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy
I
chevalier.
see. Okay, so he was
So he
plotting
hired
to.
me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais.
To hold.
Punsy cheesemonger.
To hold the entire ball hostage for his peace talks. Come work for me, mister.
Want a new job? One that pays better. The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
Please do.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
He'll do anything except be lured in a courtyard full of demons again. I will be back. I will be back. Sambar on Twitch says, whose head are we saving on this run? We're trying to save Celine. But I would like all three of them to work together. How about you? Who do you usually side with? Let's open this. Oh. Oh no, another noble. Fallen. I can't go that way. Good thing I saved a lot of rumors. So we can get to 100 again. So that one's blocked. That one is return to Cullen. This is locked from the other side. What was that? Oh, here. There is a loot here. A loot box. A chest. It's sad that we can't go that way. Okay. Here we are. Le Requiem. Oh!
Watch out!
More of these. Venatori. I'll let my friends deal with them. This one goes down. This one looks like a church, a chapel of some kind. Please. Let me jump. Beautiful painting. Examine inscription. Winter Palace Le Requiem. After his coronation in 884 Blessed, Emperor Florian commissioned the building of a chapel in the Palace of Alamshral as his first act. Like we said, this is a chapel. To honor his infant daughter Evangeline, who died in the 100 Days Cuff outbreak of 877 Blessed. The chapel contains exquisite murals Empress Justinia herself painted of the life and death of Andraste, except from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1 by Elodie Farneau. Anything else here? I guess not. Sambar says, I usually save Celine's butt and fix her relation with Briala. Yep, that is also what I'm planning to do. And hopefully we can get it done correctly. More of these. Oh no, they're not. They're like assassins. Where does this lead to? Oh. A guardian. Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed something. Oh, it's the Harlequin guy. Oh, they're all called Harlequins, probably. I hope I didn't miss anything, but even if I did, we might be able to get back to the royal wing. Anyway, a companion for Legion Theater, Lady Kamwasi. The body's not yet cold. Someone in this mansion killed Lord Carcass. Blanche, the chambermaid. Maker's mercy, there's a murder among us? Captain Dor, Andraste, take it. The woman's right. How do we proceed? Mother Emerald, we must search for some hint as to how the foul deed was done. It's like Clue. Captain Dor, with gusto, if one goes by the amount of blood on the walls. Blanche faints from death in the mansion by Violet Armand. Incredibly, this enjoyable, if somewhat predictable melodrama begat a storm of debate. At the end of the piece, the murderer of Lord Carcass changes into a villain's mask before giving an elaborate confessional speech. At the time, mask and Orlesian theater were fixed to each role. Plays were written with the assumption that the mask gave audiences vital information a play's character might not possess. Death in the Mansion ignored this implicit contract, shocking the audiences at the time. Armand was nearly destroyed by the attacks on Death in the Mansion by both her theater-goers and Orlesian critics. Many accused her of an unforgivable violation of the spirit of the theater. A vogue for false-faced stories caught on among the foremost writers of the time. However, and today, Armand's among the foremost writers of the time, however, and today Armand's techniques are seen as wholly unremarkable. It only goes to show how easily the alchemy at times shifts the outrageous into the everyday. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theatre, Volume 6, The Place of False Faces by Magister Pellinar. Did we just waste our thing? Oh god, really? I guess I'll never find out what's behind that door. Should we not have done that? Let me check. I have to check my guide. Honestly, I don't know. More stuff in here. Kitchens. Let's just supply cash and some loot. Dun, dun, dun. We're looking for more Caprice coins and rumors, I guess. I guess that's blocked. It said that we couldn't go back to the other part of the royal wing, rather. Unless we can. That's blocked already. This leads to the grand ballroom. Did we miss anything? I feel like if we did, we should go back first. And we can even redo things if we messed things up, because we've got a lot of saves, because we can't go back there anymore. It's locked. Okay, I think I'm going to save here and I'm gonna redo like a certain part of it, which was somewhere probably here. Just to see, because I don't like missing out on things.
Are we going to sneak around to look through the Empress's
Yeah, this was our
unmentionables now? Just how drunk are you, boss?
The save that we did. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as earlier. I'm gonna take everything first. And then there's like, I don't know which door we should open. It's this one, right? And then that one. I'm gonna save here so that I don't make a mistake again.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
I wanna open that one. Okay, we'll skip this.
Thank you.
Are you hurt?
No one's supposed to be here.
Briala sent you here.
She's been watching the Grand Duke all
How do you
night.
get in?
Is
Did
it?
anyone else that
I-
sent the orders? This is Florian's
But this
room.
the message
You
didn't
were
say.
brave to come here.
Now she
Can you
wants to play
testify to that?
revolution, but I remember.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say...
Go to the ballroom.
Okay. This is a Hala statuette. Anything else we forgot here? No? Okay, I'm gonna save here again. Sambar, okay, Gotcha Bear says, Sambar, same. Yeah, I think that's like the safest choice. I'm gonna open this one. One more statue. What? So we really can't go back for that guy? This guy here, he needs to be saved. We can't come back for him. I guess not. That's what we came back here for. That's why we redid our we reloaded our save. Oh well. Let's not delete gallery. Where do we go after this? I completely forgot. Oh, here. I think we'll find another Hala statue somewhere here.
What happened here?
As long as we don't go inside that thing.
Hated Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are!
Here. A Hala statue. Okay, I'm going to save that guy first. The guy that was locked inside, if I'm not mistaken. This guy. There. Oh, this is the Empress's private quarters. I thought there was a locked guy here. Guess not. We went inside Celine's room. Wow, that's so grand. Oh, there is a guy stuck in here. Oh my.
What happened?
What's going on?
It's not what it looks like.
Okay.
Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
The Empress did this to you?
You're telling me that Empress Celene left you naked and trussed like a roast duck?
What for?
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me. into giving her information
I
about
see.
plans for troop movements in the palace tonight.
I get it.
She knows everything. Everything. The
We're
Duke's
just
surprise attack
scratching
has
our
been
head.
countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
Oh.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic or him for falling for it.
Yo, which one?
Oh, Orlesians.
What do we say? Free him but hush him up, or free him to obtain blackmail on Celine? I don't want to obtain blackmail on Celine, but please keep quiet about this.
Don't breathe a word about this.
I can promise that.
Yay,
I have no
for
intention
approval.
of dying, Inquisitor. If Gaspard didn't kill me for this, Celine would.
Oh no. Poor you. That gave us a more court approval, thankfully. I'm glad we came back for this. We reloaded our save. And another Caprice coin. Yay! That was fruitful! Don't you think? At least we freed him. I don't want to leave him to his fate. That's mean. Okay. Let's save again. Too many saves. Have I been here? Yeah. I guess. Right? Yeah. That room has access to this one. So that door over there leads to the main quest. How about this one? Yay! I'm so happy that we managed to reload. Oh yeah, I remember there is another Hallow statue here. Another Caprice coin. Got 10 out of 15. Gacho Berry! Thank you for still for hanging out with us here. So happy that you're here. I'm surprised that you're not bored. Me just going around and getting confused. Rose says interesting piece of content, of hidden content. Very interesting indeed. Okay, now we can
You're such a challenge to read.
here for
I had no
another
idea.
dance.
Corypheus insisted
Ask
that
her
the
the
Empress...
questions.
We will cast down.
Why help
I
Corypheus?
admit.
What do you get out of this?
When he has ascended to
Corypheus will be disappointed. Let's fight. Let's disrupt the rift to weaken the enemy. And number 2. Wave number 2. Catch your berry, no problem. Love this game and love your streams. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. What have you been doing while the stream is on? Have you been having a lunch or something? Oops. I threw my chains onto a wall. Amazing. A door, rather. Okay, let me close the Fade Rift. Just a moment. I am looting. If there is any loot. Oh, yeah, this one. There we go. Cutscene.
Just were those demons?
You're safe.
You Gaspard was a bastard.
Gaspard did this to you.
And all that garbage she was
You sound
spewing.
heralded.
So he hired me
and
my
come
men.
work for me.
You want?
Barry says, just playing games mostly while watching. Oh, are you currently playing Split Fiction with your partner? This one is where we're supposed to head towards. And this one is closed now. It's been locked. Oh, these statues with heads. They look weird. Lyriquim. I am gonna examine this inscription. We don't have enough Hala for Hala statuettes for the 2 rooms, but it's okay. I think it might just be loot, maybe. Okay, let's go down. Venatori and Harlequin. Let's loot. My inventory is full. Really? That didn't happen before we reloaded. I'm gonna destroy these. Maybe the cheaper ones. Okay, let's loot some more. We are losing court approval once again. We've read this Compendium of Orlesian Theater. Oh, it's these ones. Choose a lower royal wing door. Yeah, I don't think we can get to that. We needed more Hala statuettes rather. I wonder where I might have missed some. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality of things. We need 4 more if I'm not mistaken, and we only have this room and the kitchens left to explore. Sambar on Twitch says, I don't know if it's on your side or mine. The stream freezes intermittently. It could be on my side. It might be on my side, but I think that my streams are in excellent condition on Twitch. Or stable rather on Twitch, and in excellent on YouTube. Nothing else here. Sorry about that, Sambar. Could just be the internet here, cause you know it's a weekend. That might be why, and there are a lot of people using the internet probably on weekends, I assume. I assume that that's the reason. Inventory full. I don't think I need those anyway. Or I can get rid of the cheaper. Oops, no, that's our formal attire. Stream is at 3 hours now. I think we're almost done here. We're here at the Grand Ballroom. Hi. Hello, people. It's as if nothing happened, Florian.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
I'll be back. I am gonna be back soon. Okay, we're back. Let me talk with Florian first, I guess. Publicly expose the Duchess's crimes to the court, avoiding further bloodshed. Or detain the Duchess, or wait for Florian to attack. I will definitely publicly expose her.
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Oh! Even if we were at like 97, we still earned an achievement.
Inquisitor.
I guess I didn't have the chance to give the stuff back to Liliana, the dangerous rumors, but I guess that's just how it is. Gotcha Berry on Twitch says Twitch stream stable here. Thank you for confirming it. Everyone is watching. Smile.
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
She's backing
I seem to recall
away.
you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance.
Yeah.
It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary.
It was an
ambitious
what
plan.
happened.
Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard, you cannot believe this. You know I would never...
Gaspard?
Oh no! Give Duchess to the guards or I will execute her myself. Let's see. Let's execute her.
At least this time, justice will be swift.
Haha. That's mean.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
I'm done playing the
Your
game.
sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
We could tell her about Gaspard planning a coup, or we could tell her that Briala helped stop Florian. Yeah, we can do that so that we can repair their relationship.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without
Solus
Briala's
really
help.
like that.
You were working together?
Of course.
There are quite a few options here. Gaspard was making threats. We met your mercenary captain. He murdered an emissary. We have Gaspard's orders. Or Gaspard was. We have Gaspard's orders.
We have the note to your general ordering him to move troops covertly into the palace grounds.
I remember that.
It was a defensive choice. I expected betrayal here, just not by my own sister.
I see.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually, you'll convince somebody.
Barry says execution equals peak ball entertainment. Yeah, I'm done playing their sneaky game. I want to be a rebel. I want to shock everyone. Okay, let's do. He hired mercenaries. That's true.
His own
For
mercenary
Ralden,
captain
mercenary.
will confirm that Gaspard brought hired thugs into the palace for an attack.
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin.
And then we can say he murdered an emissary. Well, it seems that it was really him.
And he murdered a council emissary in the servants' quarters. I found his bloody knife hidden near the body. Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire.
Oh no,
you are
sorry,
hereby
Gaspard.
sentenced to death.
I'll say let him live.
You have enough proof to dissolve his support for the throne, Your Majesty. You don't need to
So
take
that you
his
can
life.
all three work together.
As a favor to you, Inquisitor, I will let him live. Gaspard, you are hereby banished from the Empire on pain of death.
Oh no.
Is
Banishment.
that all? You're too kind, Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
Oh no! We needed to ask her
You have
about
done a service
Briala's
to the Empire,
reward.
never to be forgotten, my friend.
Boo.
This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste.
Thanks, I guess.
Orlais will never forget your part in this. Nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again.
Yay!
Those
Clap,
who
clap,
drove
clap.
us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin, and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais.
All right.
We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration.
Yes!
In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
Oops. I think we missed a few things. Okay. Peace should be our concern.
Ending the war was the first step. Our final goal must be peace for all, Thedas.
Well said, Inquisitor. We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
Woohoo! Yay!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor?
Well, it was tiring.
It is most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Well, it's good to see you too.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me.
Good to hear.
By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition.
Yay!
Celine
Clap,
wishes
clap,
to offer you
clap.
any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
You want to join us?
I had no
Why?
idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
And what can you do?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
Are you a blood mage?
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Welcome aboard, then.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
See you there. Oh, yay! Hello, Josephine.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
Oh, it's been a long night. I'm completely fine. It's been a long night.
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you like to dance? Aw, so romantic.
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
We
would
finally
love
got
to,
our
my lady.
dance. Aww, isn't this the best? Yay! We did it! Okay, so I guess we missed a few things there. We kind of messed up 2 different things. But I will be... Oh, hi.
The matter is urgent,
What's
Lady
happening?
Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
Oh, this is
My
about...
Lady Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
It's always something. How can I help you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine.
Oh,
We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot
right.
be spared from
They're
their duties.
busy.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Oh wow, you underestimate their their jobs. Why do you need them?
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Okay. You think very highly of them.
You must think very well of them to suggest such a thing.
Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long will they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least.
Okay,
if
that's
one
a
of them
bit
is
too
crowned
long.
divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Oh, I'd have to let them decide. I need to tell them
Liliana
about
and
this
Cassandra
first.
would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to.
True.
You must excuse us, revered mother.
Calm down, Grandma. Just take your leave for now. We'll update you.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Sure. Okay, so as I was saying, there were 2 very important options that we missed. So what I'll be doing, well, first, let's congratulate ourselves for a job well done. We managed to survive the Winter Palace Ball. Albeit, however, we missed 2 important choices, which what I'll be doing is instead of replaying all of them during the stream, I will just be making a video, a very short video showing what I had missed and, you know, the cutscenes, the appropriate cutscenes that should play once I correctly choose those options. But thank you so much for staying with us. This 3.5 hours worth of streams. And we finally conquered the Winter Palace Ball. I am very proud of all of us. Thank you. Thank you. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you, thank you. I will be returning with more streams next week. I hope you all have a great weekend ahead. More rest and relaxation and fun and enjoyment for all of you. Until next time, see ya. Goodbye. Bye everyone. Good night.